Hey everyone, I'm finally here. Oh, I'm fighting a headache. It's 10:03 a.m. Well, what can I tell you? I wanted to call you up and update you on Sadie. I am going to go again today to check out a few veterinarians because as you know, Saturday she went for her wellness exam and the vet found 3 mammary, I don't know how to pronounce it, tumors. I had seen one. I guess I gotta put these on. But the vet saw 2 more and showed them to me. Of course, the vet was very nice and gave me a printout of all that she wanted to do for over $3,000. I'm thinking to take the papers. Yeah, I brought them. To a couple veterinarians today and ask them if they can just skip an exam since she just had it done and I know what the issue is, and how much would they charge just for blood work, because and I'll ask them if this is true, if blood work can show any signs of cancer. I feel like it can. And then I'll go from there. I was talking to a friend yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. Tanya. Thank you, Tanya, for calling me. Tanya is Barbara's sister-in-law. Barbara from Crochet Therapy. And Tanya has a whole bunch of dogs, I think 7. But she's been dealing with dogs for a long time, so she has a lot of wisdom, great input, very easy to talk to. And I was telling her that I'm just gonna have to take baby steps because of the way my income is. I can't have blood work and then a needle aspiration done all in the same month. There's a fly in here. Kelly from I Bring It Every Day, I think this is your fly. I was in Kelly's live this morning. She was putting together her amigurumi blanket yarn turtle that she made, and she had a fly bothering her. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I feel like to start off with blood work. And blood work at the place that Sadie went to on Saturday is it's $249. It's the first thing up there. And I think there's a veterinarian I can find that's more affordable if they will just not charge me for an exam. And let's see. Yeah. This place to remove the tumors is over $300. Now, if they're not cancer, then I guess they can just be left. If they are, I think Sadie's, with her age, she's going to be 12 years old in the fall. it may just be better for her if I just make her comfortable, not put her through any surgery. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to be putting money back every month till I got that total, if I had it done there. This place also charges a fee for taking a biopsy or aspiration and sending it out. But there was a vet I talked to in Wiley that does it, needle aspiration, and they look at the cells under a microscope in-house. So you're not getting charged for it to be sent out. So I need to be looking into that. Also, while I'm out, I need to go to Five Below and get another cord from my phone. Excuse me. They don't make these phone cords to last. One, two, three, four. That lady has 4 kids. One is a baby. She has it in some kind of sack type thing that she's carrying it. So this weekend I came down sick. I don't know. It started Saturday. My stomach was all torn up, and I figured, well, it's nerves from the news I got about Sadie and trying to figure out what to do. But as the night came, I really felt sick in the middle of the night, like a stomach bug. Well, actually, I felt like I had the flu without a fever. So early Sunday morning, I sent out a text to our other Sunday school teachers to see if someone could fill in for me. I just could not go to church. You know, when you're feeling yucky with your stomach, at least me, if anything is to happen where I need the bathroom, I like to have my own bathroom. And I didn't know how things were going to go with my stomach. Thankfully, I didn't have any issues like that. I was just a stomach ache and nausea. And I made, I drank tea and water Sunday. Monday, I might have made some egg drop soup Sunday evening, homemade. Monday, I made homemade vegetable soup with little vegetables. I love vegetables, but I didn't think I wanted all that fiber. So I just mostly wanted the broth. And I have no appetite today. So these are a couple of the reasons why I'm so behind on my hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2025. When it comes to my Sadie, because now I don't have Monster, my attention, my focus, everything goes right to my fur baby, figuring out what I can do, what's the best thing to do. I really can't concentrate on anything else. Now, I do have 3 items already made, so it would be nothing really just to do the video showing those 3 things and slowly getting caught up. But like I said, all weekend I was just feeling so blah. Then I got worrying about Esther, because Sunday she did not come out of that coop. And I went in and checked on her, and she didn't appear injured. She didn't appear sick. I put water in there. I put some food in there. I thought, it's taken her a long time to lay an egg, all day. She's never taken her that long before. And then in the evening, when I was out there washing out the water bowls, here she comes running. If I had my phone, it would have been such a funny video, because she came running out of that coop honking and her wings just flapping, and she came over to me and I petted her, and she turned around and ran back into the chicken yard and jumped in her pool. I don't know. And this morning, the same thing. But this morning, when I went in there, I noticed a lot of her feathers all around her. So I think she's molting. And that's probably why she was, just laying around the other day. But, oh, excuse me. The vet did give me a 7-day supply of a pain medicine. It doesn't look like Sadie's in pain, but the vet said she's probably in some discomfort, and so to give her this, it costs like about $26.71 it cost. Let's see. Yeah, give that. Now, I gave it to her. I didn't give it to her every day because, like I said, she don't appear to be in pain. I did give her one day. They also gave me a complimentary flea and tick pill. And they said, we give this out to new clients as complimentary. So that was nice. I also talked to a friend yesterday who him and his ex-wife years back used to do a lot of dog rescuing. I got something on the side here. A lot of dog rescuing, and he told me that, oh, that lady's going to the wrong car. He told me that he has seen dogs with this kind of tumor. Some have just been fatty and some have been cancer, but they had one dog, him and his ex-wife, that they had rescued. And at the time, they were financially able to spend thousands of dollars for everything the dog needed. And he told me what they learned after was, after they spent those thousands of dollars, because it was more than 1,000, that they had to turn around. Well, they didn't have to, they chose to, because like I said, at the time they had the money. Turn around and spend more thousands, and it just was not, they learned it was not fair to the dog. Now, he said yesterday, if you have a lot of money and you don't know what to do with it, that's a good way to spend it, surgery for the dog and all that. But there's so much to look at, so much to think about: the dog's age, the quality of life, putting the dog through all of that. As of right now, surgery's out of the question, because most of all because of finances, and I don't know if the tumors are just fatty or cancer. So I'm not looking to borrow trouble from tomorrow, like the Bible says. I'm just taking baby steps, and I feel okay doing that. It was kind of overwhelming to get this printout of all the things, from the vet, because you feel like, oh no, if I don't find a way to do all this, I have failed the dog. But no, God's trusted us with them, and we do the best that we can. And I feel like God knows if we're doing the best we can or we're not. And most of all, our fur baby knows. And we know our fur baby, and we don't want our fur babies to linger on suffering. As much as I miss Monster, and this morning I had a meltdown thinking about her, I'm thankful that Monster overall really didn't suffer. It didn't go on for days and months, and she slipped away pretty quickly and peacefully. And so, of course, the vet talked about radiation and chemo if it was cancer. I don't feel like I could put Sadie through that. I don't feel like Sadie would want to go through that. She's going to be 12 in the fall, and I forget what month. But I know it's in the fall. I think I got some tea. This morning, I said I didn't eat anything. Well, I really didn't. I did have a protein shake that some friends had sent me. Over the weekend, though, I really drank a lot of water to flush out whatever, if it was a stomach bug or I don't know. It could have just been nerves. Like I say, it was overwhelming to get that whole printout of stuff. Well, I better get in here, and I'm going to get the phone cord. It's like $5. I know it's $5 below, but prices have gone up there just like they're going up more and more at the Dollar Tree. And after here, I'll be stopping at veterinarian places. I know some that I won't go to because they were just outrageous or way beyond what I can afford. But I'm going to check one in Wiley that I had a good feeling about and see. Do you think it's fair for me to ask them if they would just skip the exam? Because she just had it done Saturday. I know there may be like an office visit charge. Oh boy. Today is Tuesday. So, Kristen and KK, fear not. Like I said, I have 3 Christmas extravaganza things already made. It's just a matter of doing the video. And then I'll still be behind a couple days. But this right now is taking up my time. There was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. Oh, do you know what? Last evening when I was trying to plug in that cord to my phone, I had to hold the cord a certain way to get any kind of charge. So I was trying to do that. I got a comment had popped up on one of my videos. I believe that it was from Lisa over in Australia. She just changed her channel name, Lisa's Life. And I think she was the first comment I saw. So I clicked on it to see what was she commenting on. I hadn't done a video. Well, I did of the cats. I don't know why. This video that I did months ago, if not last year, in the cold weather, was of a cowl I had made, and I was showing it to you here in the car. I thought I already uploaded that video. Like I said, I made it months ago and maybe even last year. For some reason, it just uploaded. And it's not even a long video. And now people are commenting on it, which is good. But one person, I forget who, said said they watched the video and they had to go back and read the comments, because in the video I mentioned how cold it was. Of course, it's not cold now. We're in the summer. And I thought that was funny. It made me laugh. So thank you for the laugh. But why did YouTube just now put out that video? That's what I can't figure out. But it's there if you want to go see it. Any view will help, I guess. We are not as hot as we usually are this time of year. In somebody's chat, I forget who, Michael, you know Michael MDL something, he does all the Tunisian, very nice work. Well, him and Panda are here in Texas. I think they may be close to San Antonio way. But we were saying back and forth to each other in the comments how this time of year we're usually both in the hundreds as far as the temperature. Now we've hit a couple days in June, but July I think we got like 98, but usually we will be like 101, 102. And it's been a lot of overcast days. Yesterday morning, boy, did the sky open up and we got a downpour, and it must have gone on for about 40 minutes, and it was a hard rain. And we still need rain. We need a good rain, you know. Keep praying for all those in that area of that awful bad flooding, those communities, and the families of those that have perished, those that have been rescued and are injured, those that are still missing, and prayers for all those that are working day and night to help with this tragedy. Water is very powerful, especially, you know, come rushing through like that, and in the middle of the night when the people were sleeping and their cabins just get filled with water so fast and float away, and just really, really sad. All right, I gotta get in there and get that cord, and I'll talk to you later.